Welcome to New Fast Food. I've got a jam-packed episode for you today. I've got complete breakdowns of new items, returning items, test items, and leaked items. And we're going to start over with the stuff you can get right now. That's the new Frychos at Sonic. We'll also cover the returning mac and cheese bowls at KFC. Then we'll talk about some test items, also from KFC, but also from Popeyes and McDonald's. And finally, we'll break down a massive Wendy's leak that includes new items, returning items, and a huge menu change set to take place next month that not a lot of people are talking about. If you love talking about fast food news, rumors, leaks, and more, well, that's all I talk about around here. Make sure you don't miss any of my videos by clicking or tapping the subscribe button right now. If you do, you'll start seeing my videos in the subscription section of YouTube, and if you also click the bell icon, you'll be notified each time I release a new video. Let's get started. We're going to start over with Sonic, where they've had this summer snacking menu for a while now. It's been mostly populated with returning items, but now they're adding a brand new item to the mix. Well, it's sort of a brand new item. It's called Frychos, and it's basically exactly the same as Sonic's Tachos, but with fries instead of the tater tots. Now, I can't say for sure which is more popular overall, fries or tater tots. I know in my household, it's the tater tots that win out every time. I can't remember the last time that I had Sonic French fries because we get tots every time we go. I'm sure there are probably some people who will prefer the Frychos to the Tachos, but not me. Also, the name sounds strange. Tachos obviously rhymes with nachos, it's play on that. But Frychos just sounds bonkers. As far as this announcement goes, though, I'll put this in the why not category. They already brought back Tachos for the summer snacking menu. Why not also offer French fries as an option? It lets them tout that they have something new without, actually having anything new. And as far as from a customer perspective, I also put this in the why not category. It's only $1.50. That's a pretty good price as far as loaded fries go. Why not just give them a try? It's important to note that the Frychos and the entire summer snacking menu are only available through the Sonic mobile app. Now let me know. I'm genuinely curious. If you could only have one Frychos or Tachos on the menu, which one would you pick? I'd obviously pick the Tachos. Alright, next, let's move on to KFC. They've brought back their popular mac and cheese bowls. Basically, they're mac and cheese with some chicken mixed into them. They were available back in 2019. They're pretty much the same now. Just as before, they're available in both original recipe or Nashville hot. They're also the same price, which is $5. But, and it's a big but, back in 2019, they were $5 and included a drink and a cookie. This time, it's just $5 for the bowl by itself. Obviously, that's a downgrade, but I do prefer it this way rather than them, say, keeping the drink and the cookie, but raising the price to $6 or something like that. This is another new type of inflation that I don't think has a name yet. The other one that I coined was spinflation. This one, I'm going to call trimflation. I guess it's similar to shrinkflation, except, if this were shrinkflation, they'd do something like make the bowl smaller or give you less chicken. Here, in the bowl, the main course, the bowl is staying the same. They're just trimming out some of the extra stuff that you used to get with it. So that's why I'm going to call this one trimflation. I hope that's the last type of inflation that I have to coin a term for, but sadly, I don't think it's going to be. Anyways, it's a bit puzzling why they don't offer these or a version of them on the permanent menu. They've got mac and cheese and they've got chicken. I mean, why not? Well, they're not. The mac and cheese bowls are back at KFC nationwide, but only for a limited time. Alright, now, with the new and returning items out of the way, let's get into some test items. Let's actually stick with KFC. They're testing something, chicken nuggets, which allegedly is something they've never offered before. Now, that's pretty crazy. I actually think that the reason why they're trying them now is a result of places like Chick-fil-A elevating chicken nuggets to a level where people who wouldn't normally eat chicken nuggets are eating them and actually seeking them out. I think it's quite possible that these could be a big hit, almost on the level of Popeye's chicken sandwich. I think that this crowd, the one that only eats chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A, if they could be convinced that KFC's chicken nuggets are on the same level of quality, these things could be a huge success. Now that's not an easy task. Chick-fil-A fans are very loyal, mostly because the quality is actually quite high. If anyone can do it though, it's KFC. These new nuggets are reportedly hand-breaded and whole muscle. That means real chicken for all you highbrow Chick-fil-A fans out there. Another thing that makes this exciting is that KFC is part of Yum Brands, which means they're owned by the same people as Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, Habit Burger, and others. These could make it a lot easier to open more co-branded locations. Mostly what you see right now is Taco Bell / Pizza Huts. But if KFC chicken nuggets get popular, they could conceivably just add them to any other store. Like, most Taco Bell Pizza Huts don't carry the whole menu. They have maybe most of Taco Bell's menu, but then just the personal pans and breadsticks from Pizza Hut. Well, if these become popular, they can maybe just start adding KFC chicken nuggets to menus and co-branding more restaurants with the KFC name. If that happens, they probably wouldn't hand-bread the chicken nuggets in the store, in the co-branded stores at least. They just get them frozen and fry them up. Still, it's something very fascinating to ponder. What do you think? Do you think KFC's nuggets have any chance up against Chick-fil-A? I do love the KFC chicken sandwich. It's in my top 3 chicken sandwiches. I put it above Popeye's chicken sandwich, actually, and I'd be ready to put these chicken nuggets above Chick-fil-A's. I hope I get a chance to try these. I am pumped. Alright, speaking of Popeyes, they're testing out some new items as well. These are all non-chicken items, but there are 3 of them. The first one is a strawberry biscuit. This one is a bit interesting because I don't like biscuits, and I don't like strawberries, but I actually think that putting them together like this makes them more appealing. I think I'd like a strawberry biscuit more than I would either a strawberry or a biscuit on their own. Okay, the other interesting thing here is that frosting that they've drizzled on top there. Strangely, I love frosting, but here, it just kind of ruins it for me, I think. I mean, without the frosting, the strawberry biscuit kind of reminds me of a scone. And you might think, wow, Popeyes is becoming kind of high class here. But then they drizzle that icing on top and you're like, oh, well, actually, that's just a toaster strudel. So yeah, I've got mixed feelings towards this one. It could be good, but probably I wouldn't even try it if it became available. The other 2 test items from Popeye are both lemonade flavors. They're testing Tropical Punch Lemonade and Hurricane Lemonade. The Tropical Punch one is available both frozen and chilled, but the Hurricane Lemonade is only available on the rocks. These both sound good to me. The one I'm most excited for, though, is the Hurricane Lemonade. Hurricanes have a great flavor to them. They also fit well with the New Orleans style of Popeyes. I would definitely try the Hurricane Lemonade if those came nationwide. The Strawberry Biscuit is testing in Maryland and Virginia, while both lemonades are testing in parts of Georgia. Alright, next, let's talk about a new McFlurry that's testing down in Pasadena, California. This is the Hershey's Mix McFlurry, and it's a bit of a mystery as to what's inside. Now, this was first reported by Ian K of Peep This Out. He originally thought that there were M&Ms inside, but M&Ms, of course, are not a Hershey brand. So it's now assumed that those round candies are Reese's Pieces, which is a Hershey's brand. But you can obviously see that there's a lot more going on in there besides that. There are pieces of just Hershey bars ground up and put in here. But in the back left of the poster, it looks like there's some kind of a cookie-covered chocolate. Looks kind of like a Twix, but that's not a Hershey brand either. It doesn't really look like a Kit Kat. The closest thing that I can tell is that it kind of looks like Whopper candies, the malt balls, which that would be awesome. But, it doesn't really look 100% like those either. On the other side of the poster, it looks like it definitely has something that looks caramely, and it also looks like there's some sort of crushed nuts. I don't know. It is hard to say without some official word or even an official photo. It's kind of like McDonald's had a bunch of leftover Halloween candy that they're trying to get rid of, and they just dumped it all into this McFlurry. But hey, it sounds good to me, especially if those are Whoppers. I don't think that Whoppers on their own would make a good McFlurry flavor, but I do think that mixed in with other candies, it might be quite great. This is a test item right now, but I'd say there's a pretty good chance that this could come nationwide. They tested the chocolatey pretzel McFlurry in the same area last year before sending it nationwide, so hopefully this one follows the same path. That's the Hershey's Mixed McFlurry testing now in Pasadena, California. Okay, now with the new items and the test items out of the way, let's move on to the huge Wendy's leak. This is an internal document leaked over on Reddit. It's a big one. It includes several pieces of information, a returning item, some new items, and a huge menu change. The returning item is the big headline. They're bringing back the Pretzel Bacon Pub Burger. Now, this was a fan favorite. I had it last time they offered it, and it was really good. I'd say that it's in the top 3 Wendy's burgers, at least over the last 5 years. It's got smoked bacon, honey mustard, Munster cheese, beer cheese sauce, crispy fried onions, and pickles, all on a soft pretzel bun. The reason why I like this burger is that it's just got so much extra on it. They could easily have just put a burger on a pretzel bun and called it a day. But they've got all that other stuff, plus the beer cheese sauce and the Munster cheese. This is an all-around excellent promo burger. It will also be available in chicken form, but this seems like something you've got to have the burger version for. Is anybody going to be getting the chicken version? Now we have a while to wait. See, according to the leak, this isn't coming back until August 30th. That's over a month away. But there is another exciting item coming to Wendy's a couple of weeks earlier. It's a breakfast item, and it's the Homestyle French Toast Sticks. I love fast food French toast sticks. It's one of my favorite breakfast items. I'm excited to see what Wendy's is able to do with them. They look good. This image is kind of blurry. It comes from a different leaked document, but it looks like they have some decent texture and a little bit of an irregular shape, which is probably where they get the Homestyle name from. They're going to be available in a 4-piece or a 6-piece, and there's also going to be a 6-piece combo that comes with potatoes and a drink. I want to be able to say that it would be hard to mess up French toast sticks, but in my opinion, it's already been done. I think Burger King is the undisputed king of French toast sticks. Of the other places that offer them, I think it's just Carl's Jr., Hardee's, and Jack in the Box. I don't think those places even come close to Burger King. So let's see what Wendy's can do. The French toast sticks debut at Wendy's nationwide on August 15th. I should note that the leaked document says they'll also release biscuits and gravy on the same day, but I think Wendy's already has biscuits and gravy, so that's a little confusing. Now, there's one more thing in that leaked document that isn't getting a lot of attention from other news outlets, and it's a pretty big menu change. It's also coming August 30th, and the change is for combo meals to default to medium-sized on Wendy's menus. In case you don't know, Wendy's, like a lot of restaurants, default to a small size combo when you order in the store, and then you have to upgrade it to a medium or a large. So, I guess in terms of what's available, nothing is changing. You can still get a small size combo, but the medium combo will show up on the menu. I don't really have a problem with this, personally. I actually think that the medium combo is the correct one that should be displayed on menus. But the weird thing here is the timing, right? Customers right now are really looking out for price increases. I would think that this would be more of a time where restaurants that currently display the medium combo price would change to displaying the small combo price to help hide any price increases that may have recently hit. So for Wendy's to make this change, to go from a small to medium combos on the menu right now, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's not like the difference between a small and a medium combo is like 25 or 50 cents, such as the case when you go from a medium to a large. At my local Wendy's, the medium combo is $1.50 more expensive than the small combo. This is a puzzling move by Wendy's, and now, worst case scenario, this could be a precursor to more price increases. Like I said, restaurants going from a medium combo to a small combo on their menus can sort of mask some price increases, right? If you pull up one day and the menu says medium combo is $12, then the next day the menu changes to a small combo for $12. You might not even notice that the size of the French fries have changed. You might just key in on the price, it being the same as the day before. So like I said, worst case scenario, Wendy's gets us used to the new medium combo price for a year or two, then they switch back to small combos on the menu, just at a higher price. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I think best case scenario, they're just doing this to sell more medium-sized combos, as it will now be the default. I would also think that that would lead to more large combos, since like I said, going from a medium to a large is only like 50 cents, but going from a small to a large is like $2. Like I said, this menu change isn't getting talked about much, but to me, it's extremely interesting. Everyone else is focusing mainly on the leaked menu items, which, rightfully so. I made a video about an exclusive leaked item at Burger King and an exclusive leaked new pizza at Little Caesars. I'm the only person who reported on those leaks. The Burger King item is out now, but the Little Caesars pizza doesn't come out until next month. You can click here to watch that video now.